So good morning to all. Good morning to all the respected representatives of the institutions from the southwestern region and the northwestern region, covering all AICTE approved institutions from these two regions. And I welcome all of you for today's interaction with our respected Honorable Chairman Sir, All India Council for Technical Education. Along with me today with us, our Honorable Chairman Sir, and also my colleagues from Approval Bureau and also from e-governance cell. Now I invite our respected Honorable Chairman Sir to start with the proceedings with initial remarks and also a few words about Viksit Bharat 2047 and followed by approval related process that highlights of the things sir will going to touch upon that important aspects, and later on so we are going to give the details about approval process and also we'll take up question answers related to that both activities. Thank you, sir.
Namaskar. Very good morning to all of you. So we have assembled here with two regions today to discuss about Viksit Bharat 2047, Voice of the Youth in the first part. In the second part, we are also going to talk about the approval process, recent approval process handbook release, and what are the new changes. And in particular, we are going to discuss more about the portal, so which is going to be opened on 20th of December for all of you start taking approval of AICTE, both in technical and management courses across your regions. So every institute who are running management programs, undergraduate management program like BBA, BBM, BMS, and also undergraduate computer application program BCA also have to take mandatorily the approval of AICTE. So coming back to the Viksit Bharat 2047 Voice of the Youth, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji on 11th of December launched the Viksit Bharat 2047 Voice of the Youth and at the eGov platform of the Government of India. And 7 key takeaway from Prime Minister's address on the ideas for the vision Viksit Bharat 2047 is, I will just briefly touch upon his statements. Number 1, for India, this is Amrit Kaal, which is ongoing. This Amrit Kaal is the period of last 25 years of India's independence from 2023 to 2047. And this is the period in the history of India when the country is going to take a quantum leap. And we are already witnessing a lot of developments in India. India is the 5th largest economy in the world and is going to be the 3rd largest economy. To do that, a lot of your contribution is required, young peoples of India. So the institutions should reach out to the young people in your colleges, both teachers as well as faculty. Faculty, teachers, and then students and their parents as well. Everyone has to contribute. Today, every institution and every individual should move with a resolution that every effort and act will be for Viksit Bharat, for developed India. The aim of all the goals of the students and every one of us and our resolutions should be only one, that is the developed India. So today the goal of the country is Viksit Bharat and Sashakta Bharat. The idea starts with an I, just like India begins with an I. The Prime Minister remarked, as he is understood, that the idea of developed can only begin with I of the self. That means if you develop yourself, then India also will be developed. When citizens in whatever role start doing their duty, the country moves forward. So I urge on behalf of the Honorable Prime Minister that every one of you should do your bit to make India the great. We have 25 years of Amrit Kaal in front of us. We have to work 24 hours a day for the goal of Viksit Bharat. This is the environment we have to create as a family. And he also emphasized the youth power. The youth power is both the agent of change and also the beneficiaries of change. Today we have 500 million plus youth in the nation who are going to make changes so that India becomes developed nation. The roadmap of progress will not be decided by the government alone, but by the nation. Viksit Bharat has to be built only through Sabka Prayas. So every one of us have to contribute. This is what Honorable Prime Minister said. So what I will request you is, you please, we will send you the guidelines, how to register your ideas for the nation, for the vision of Viksit Bharat at 2047, the voice of the youth. Soon by email to you, you please circulate to all the students, all the alumni, and all the teachers, and also if you have addresses of anybody else nearby in the ecosystem, all stakeholders of education. So let them put their ideas on the website at egov.in and contribute to the growth of the nation. Another point also, My Bharat is also another portal where you can. MyGov is one portal where Viksit Bharat. There is another portal, My Bharat. You also can see that.
Yes.
That is also gives you a lot of new ideas to you what can be done, how we can do this. So I urge and request on behalf of AICTE to all the institution heads and professors to disseminate this information and bring in the more visibility of this program, ideas for the vision Viksit Bharat 2047, the voice of the youth. So with this, if you have any specific question on Viksit Bharat 2047, we can take it now, or if you do not have any question, then we can take combinedly the question after the presentation of the Approval Process Handbook of 24 to 27. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So if any questions, please raise your hand related to this Viksit Bharat. So please note that now we are going to take first questions. If any specific questions related to Viksit Bharat 2047, otherwise later on also, as sir suggested, we can have the questions combinedly along with approval process, this Viksit Bharat related issues also. So
Down.
Let us see who is any
who
questions.
is question?
Answer there. Just
That one remove.
Screen sharing button.
Hello. Yeah, that. All that.
you know or you don't know?
No, you remove that one. You can see that. Where is that book?
Stop sharing. View all करिए.
View all. Yeah. Woman be goody. Just you.
वामन को अनम्यूट कर दो.
Hello, sir. Waman B. Goody. Do you have any question related to Viksit Bharat, please? Only questions related to Viksit Bharat. Okay, ठीक है. Yes, sir.
I think we can
Yeah.
take it together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We will
So,
take questions together. So let's go to the present
Pro-
question.
approval process. We close this. Approval process, not that PDF. Last, not that. Yes.
So we are already, I
Just
think,
go to next.
again, welcome.
Next page पे जाए.
No, let it be there. 1 second. You already know that we have released the handbook, that is Approval Process Handbook for the 24, 25 and 2026 to 27 for 3 years. Already on the 6th of December. And we had interactions on 9th of December by our Vice Chairman. And we have also informed through media, social media and print media, TV, and also our YouTube channel, everywhere, changes brought in the approval process. So I'm not going to give a big presentation on the changes in the approval process. It is already there on the website also.
Yes.
So I think many of you already seen it. So the major changes is in undergraduate management education. It's been brought under AICTE. All the institutions have to take the approval for UG program in management education. Another changes we brought is the working professionals program. Major changes. There are other changes and we have made it so simple now, very light as per the NEP. Okay, and we are also going to start the inspection soon. So with these, brief, I'm not going to make a presentation on this because all of you know it. So we will take questions. Before that, our portal for the 24-25 will be open on 20th of December. Okay, it's under development. So Dr. Swami will discuss the plan, how the new institutions or existing institutions can use the portal. Well, I only appeal that do not use any agents or agency to fill up your application for the approval process. You can do it in your college directly. We will actually handhold you and help. We will also create sessions for you to know how to log in and how to apply, and all that will be told to you. And 24/7, and our office will be, there will be a helpline to help you. So I urge you to use our office. You don't need to even visit AICTE. You can do that online, and a simple process, very, very simple process. And you see what documents you should keep it ready, and then log in. But there is a national portal. I think Swami will tell you about it, and you follow the steps. It will be hardly about 2 minutes job on the. So with these few remarks, I will wait for your questions to be heard. And before that, I will request Swami to make a brief presentation on the new portal.
Yes. So thank you, sir.
Close this and open the other one.
Go down.
Why video?
Yes.
Share it. Can you see the presentation? Yeah, good.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Actually, just quickly, I will go through the simple process which we have adopted for the online approval process by AICTE. So here I would like to just emphasize on 2-3 important points. The first and the foremost thing is for the last 2 years, as per the directives of Government of India through Ministry of Education, any institutions willing to go for taking approval, a new institution or an existing institutions, every year they need to come through NSWS portal. So wherein they need to make a small registration. If you are already registered once, then there is no need to again go for that registration. But only thing is you have to come through that. Once you make a registration or enter through that NSW portal, so it will just take you, depending upon the nature of your institution or the type of the institution, you will land in AICTE portal. So once you land in AICTE portal, the rest of the process as far as the existing institutions are concerned, it is same as the earlier the steps which you are following all these years. The same thing will continue. There is no change. And once you land in this AICTE portal, so you will find exclusively separate icon in that portal. I mean, in the home page of the portal for the institutions to get into the first page of approval process 24-25 or 24-27. When you land in that page, first and the foremost thing every institution will going to see is the series. I mean the steps which are involved right from the first step to the last step. I mean the last step is the making the payment. I mean the TR charges as applicable. So these are the steps involved, and it is the portal is designed in such a way that it will take you step by step. You need not have to search for what is the next step, or you need not even to think about which step I need to move or which icon I need to click and all those things. It is something like a self-explanatory or a self-directive kind of a thing. It will keep you through that entire portal in a sequential manner, so that without any hassles or without any difficulty, the institution can able to fill the application and also submit the application. And in the last year, first time AICTE has come out with 1 minute submission, this one. And so this submission will help those institutions, especially the institutions which are not looking for any changes. They can think of submitting their application with or without changes within no time. So that provision is also there. Only the institutions looking for the changes, they can go for the corresponding changes on the portal and go for submission. And once the submission is done, later on the payment, the TR charges need to be made. These are the things. And in the inaugural this one session on the release of Approval Process Handbook 2024 to 27, Honorable Chairman Sir has explained about the highlights. I mean the important changes which AICTE has brought in the Approval Process Handbook. This Approval Process Handbook is an important document, a legal document which will going to help the institution in getting approval for the next 3 years. And the important highlights of this approval process, this one is the first time AICTE has brought the idea of giving approval for the multiple years subject to fulfilling certain conditions. Apart from this, the other important things sir has highlighted, like the provision of the off-campus, provision for the working professionals, even the provision for having a collaboration with the industries, especially for the emerging area courses. Any institutions willing to collaborate with the industry or the research organization, they can run a program, especially that emerging area programs, not the traditional programs, with the help of expertise from the industry. So this provision is also made. And apart from this, this time all the AICTE approved institutions are given a blanket approval for running vocational courses in order to improve the skilling. Means now the thinking is skilling should go in line with the academics. And as a part of that, AICTE felt that every institution, irrespective of earlier, there is a separate provision for taking approval for this vocational courses. This time, all the institutions in a way were given a blanket approval for offering any skill courses by utilizing the existing facilities. Means optimum utilization of the existing facility is the motto behind enabling all the institutions to go for this vocational courses. Interested institutions are requested to make use of this facility, so that in collaboration with some of the industries or the service providers or this skill knowledge providers, the institutions can think of giving the skills to the needy students and also to that outsiders who are willing to get skilled through the facilities which are available at your institution. So this is one more provision so which is made in this approval process handbook. And apart from this, so there is a revision in the requirements for OL and ODL, means open and distance learning, and as well as that online learning. And these are some of the things. And under the essential and desirable criteria, the desirable criteria like one student, one laptop policy, that also is highlighted. And apart from that, there is a lot of reduction as far as the compliances are concerned in connection with getting NOC or state government requirements and other documents which need to be produced by the institutions. So all these things are highlights of this year approval process, and the document will clearly spelled out all the things. And even this time you will find a lot of change as far as the annexures, appendix, formats, affidavits, and even the certificates are concerned. In place of 39 appendix and annexures, this time you will find only the annexures of only 18, and all 18 will take care of all possible changes which the institutions are looking for. So apart from this 18, nothing else, no separate appendices like last year or the previous years. Now only the annexes will take care, and apart from the annexes, they will find the affidavits. 13 affidavits are there depending upon the type of the application or the nature of the application by any institution. And apart from that, there are formats in order to help in what way a particular this one request need to be submitted, and also certificates in what way certificate from the concerned authorities need to be obtained. So all these things are highlights of this year approval process handbook. So already the document is made available on the website, and this has got all the information. I request the institutions, if you are an existing institution looking for a change, I request you to at least read the second chapter, which covers all the changes which an existing institution can think of. And apart from the second chapter, I also request all the institutions to read the norms and standard chapter, because the norms and standard chapter will highlight about what are the norms, the policies and the standards which an institution need to maintain and follow in order to provide the quality technical education in this country. And followed by that norms and standard chapter, there is a one more chapter called penal action. So this penal action is the one which deals with violation of any of the norms and standards by the institutions will lead to the penal actions. So that is why I mentioned about this norms and standard chapter is that is the very important one. So by knowing that, so people will aware of what and all the institution need to follow and need to maintain as far as maintaining or giving the quality technical education in the country. So this is very important thing. And after that, we are having a last chapter. This time we brought it in the form of do's and do nots. So that will give you the complete insight into the approval process handbook, where to go, what to do, how to do, and how to get the information. All this information will be put in that one pager do's and do not chapter. So in that, you will get all the informations at fingertips. So this will make a comprehensive document in the form of approval process handbook. So this will give a complete picture about this thing. As our honorable chairman sir rightly mentioned, we don't want the institutions to look for any third party or any agent in order to fill the application or in order to guide you. We are here to guide you throughout this approval process time. Every day there will be a webcast and on a scheduled timings. During that time, the institutions which are having any problem of whatsoever, whether it is related to, be it related to policy, be it related to technical issues, we are there to help you in all respect. Not just theoretically, we are also going to make a provision for demonstrating the portal live, depending upon the type of the issue which you are facing, in order to address such technical issues in a live manner. So all these things are possible on a daily basis throughout the approval process, and we expect the cooperation and also the support from all the institutions, so that both can put our efforts to complete this approval process successfully without any results. So with this motto, now I request our respected honorable chairman sir to take up some of the important questions which the institutions are going to have in their minds related to this year approval process. Thank you.
Chat box ले लो.
Vaman Gudi,
Waman Gudi.
undo, give permission.
Yes,
Unmute.
Vaman Gudi.
Gautam, please you do it. Gautam, please you do it. Hello,
Yes,
Vikram. You leave it.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I am representing Cambridge Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Sir, I have a few questions. Existing institution can start BBA or BBA and BCA courses, sir? Existing
yes.
technical.
No. Yes, existing technical institution can start BBA, BBM, BMS, BCA.
Okay. Sir, means what are the formalities we need to do with affiliating
Same
university?
thing what you are doing for engineering.
Yes.
Okay. And if,
No change.
if it, all these courses will be also under autonomous? If already we have autonomous status, will be these
Sir,
these
how
courses
can-
will be autonomous?
No, sir. Sir, actually, you are autonomous for the engineering courses. How can you expect the course which you are going to bring in as a new thing as a autonomous? So first of all, you have to start and it cannot be autonomous all of a sudden. First of all, the affiliating university which are affiliating your BCA, BBA program will be different from your technical university. In case if your technical university going to affiliate, then it is well and good. Then you can think of getting this autonomous status.
Let me administratively, let me tell you, for example, if you are already running a BCA, BBA, it will be with that particular university. Everything will be same.
Yes.
Here also, because you are coming for the first time, you have to apply, get the approval, and then see how you can move into autonomous status where you are already in autonomous college.
Sir, one more is already we have submitted the website, everything and land documents. Do we need to submit again for this approval process?
No, not separately. Not separately. I'll tell you, first of all, land documents already made very simple now. We are only looking for your infrastructure from the classroom and the laboratory part, plus teachers. So I think we have made it simple. Please pause. First of all, start registering. Then you will follow that very easily. Not much of a problem for you. Okay.
Yes, yes. So, and nothing is clear about the core courses because in Annexer 11 it is speaking about the major disciplines, not the
Sir,
core
actually,
courses.
there is a part that this thing. So we are going to show you, sir. Later we are going to demonstrate where and all, what and all are there. It is there. That core courses are there, and even that allied courses also we are going to showcase. I will show you
Okay.
that soft copy of that approval process handbook where what and all are there. Don't worry.
Okay.
In the end, we are going to
Sir,
showcase that.
Okay, sir. Sir, if it is a new institution, how many core courses I need to opt for minimum at a minimum case?
Yes, sir. Three.
But this time,
Three minimum.
yeah, three. But this time, even the core course can be in the area of your multidisciplinary areas also. Like, for example, mining engineering, if you are located in mining area, okay? Some specialized courses are also called as core courses.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Ashoka B. Yes, next.
Go ahead.
Next, DN or CET. DN or CET. Yes, sir. Please.
Go ahead. We can listen.
Sir, very good morning, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity. We are from DNR College of Engineering and Technology, Bharat. Sir, our current intake is 540 in BTech. So we are with this application process handbook norms. We are planning to increase our intake, but we have not NBA accredited. Is it required, sir?
Listen.
It is not mentioned there in 2.6 also, sir.
No, it's mentioned. It is mentioned in the above.
Yes, sir.
No.
So, no.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, this time, no, I think earlier in the last year, it was 2.14. Means increase in intake and the new courses. This time, that particular section has made changed in that 2.6 as you mentioned. Yes, sir. Actually, that NBA and other things are required in case if you are looking for multi years of approval. And whereas for any increase or new course, instead of NBA, we have brought a new concept indirectly. That new concept is any institution which has got a good infrastructure facilities and the faculty members already in place. Please note that faculty members are already in place and having good enrollment, and all these institutions can think of going for increase in intake or a new course. So here compulsion of NBA is not the criteria, but instead of that, indirectly, we are encouraging the institutions which are having all facilities in place. Means in a way, well-performing institutions with good infrastructure and faculty in place. Not, sir, we are going to recruit. If you give approval, after that, we are going to make recruitment. No, that is not the policy. On the day of submission of your application, you have to provide the faculty details in the course where you are looking for increase in intake or the new course related to that, at least for the faculty requirement for the first year.
Yes, sir. If we are an autonomous institution having a NAC accreditation with A++, a score of 3.73, are we eligible for increase in intake, sir?
Sir, you are very much eligible to increase in
Yes,
intake.
yes, I don't know why you are asking, it's very
Yes.
clear. Yes,
Because somewhere it is mentioned that 80% admissions NIRF, and somewhere all the conditions are there, sir. That is why I am asking the clarity, sir.
no, they are all
Or
or.
anyone.
And for example, I'll tell you, if you don't have 80%, you are not eligible. Then how would you get your NIRF also? You will not get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Actually, it is anyone, not all. So
Correct,
please,
sir,
you are
but,
kindly required to.
Majority is very important. You
Yes,
see,
sir.
for example, 80% is very important.
It will reflect on NIRF ranking.
Everywhere.
Yes, sir.
NIRF, NBA.
NBA, very well.
Yeah.
Next, Rajat Hegde.
Sir, are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes.
Sir, regarding lateral entry for working professionals, AICTE had sent out a notification recently. So, we are yet to get any notification from our affiliating university, VTU, and Higher Education Ministry, Government of Karnataka, sir. So, for getting, we are already getting inquiries for admissions for this lateral entry working professionals. However, can we get the admission done, or we should get the approval of these two authorities too, sir?
No, so finally, who is going to give a degree for them?
VTU, sir. VTU.
You have to get their approval also.
Okay.
See, we are a standard setting body.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is not a question.
Yes.
Because
The
we have to
local
understand,
yeah.
we are not a degree awarding
Awarding
body.
body. Jagdish GT.
Next, Jay Kumar. Jay Kumar, please go ahead.
See, the viewers are kindly requested, in case if you are present over there in an alert condition, then only you please raise your hand. Don't disturb others in case if you are not interested to ask any question.
Ritu Betala. Madam Ritu.
Good morning, sir. Sir, we already have approval. We are running a course in art and craft, and we want to start a new course in design management, postgraduate diploma in design management.
Under
Sir,
your affiliation, yes.
yeah. So then, what is the sir? How do we go about it?
No, actually, no, I am not understanding. You are presently running courses related to applied arts and crafts
Yes, yes, yes.
at what level? UG level?
Diploma,
UG
sir.
UG
Diploma
level.
level. Diploma.
1 minute. If you are running a diploma level, straight away you cannot start a PG level course. First of all, you need to have a UG level course in applied arts and crafts. Then only you can think of going for a PG level.
We are having a UG level.
Then you are only telling that you are running diploma level. If you are running a UG level also, definitely you can think of going for PG level.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you.
Because, see, remember, it is a simple logic.
Hanji, sir. So yeah, please.
Please, sir.
Rajat Hegde.
Sir, already my question has been answered, sir. I have already discussed.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Dr.
sir.
Jagdish GT.
Next one, Jay Kumar.
C. Vimla.
Vimala, Miss Vimala. Aarti Ray. Aarti Ray. Aarti Raj.
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 Sir,
Go ahead,
is
go ahead. We can,
approved. Hello,
yeah, yes, please go ahead. We can hear you.
sir. It is eligibility for 3 years approval process regarding. So while calculating the percentage of admission in last 3 years or 5 years, we have to take, sir, and whether to include lateral entry
3 years.
students
3
or
years,
not.
madam. Simple.
3
Simple
years.
answer is 3 years.
Yes. Okay, sir. Because in the APH on page number 12, it has been mentioned as 5 years.
See, madam, actually for different things, it is different. That is for off campus. So please you read. The first 2.1 is related to your multiple years of approval.
Yes, sir. For off campus also it has been mentioned, and for
That
3
is
years
what,
approval process
see,
also it is.
that is what, please don't mix up the multiple years of approval with off campus. Off campus concept is something different. Whereas getting approval for multiple years is something different.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, accordingly you have to follow.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Prashant Gupta.
Yes.
Go ahead, Dr. Prashant Gupta.
Of Management Jaipur. We have been running 2 PGDM programs. One is PGDM General, another PGDM Service Management. Now with the new provisions, we want to discontinue PGDM SM and add same number of seats in PGDM. So can we merge it, or we'll have to discontinue PGDM SM Service Management and apply for additional seat in PGDM? So could you get?
So yeah, actually there are two options. One is merger of two courses is possible. Means one PGDM course with other PGDM. You mentioned there are two PGDM courses are there. Which one you want to continue? You
We want
keep
to continue
that one.
PGDM.
No. Okay, whatever it may be. If you want to continue X, you merge Y with X. Or if you see, that is the first option. The second option is you can increase the seats in X equal to whatever that Y course is having, and you can apply for closure of Y. Even this way also you can do it.
No, closure means we'll have to run that second year also for PGDM
Sir,
service.
naturally, sir, actually, sir, please understand, already last year we have given approval for that particular Y course also.
Yes.
The students who are taken admission in the Y course, where they will go?
No,
You
suppose they
have to
agree
consider-
to, suppose they give their consent to join
How can
PGDM.
they give consent first year?
I think, don't disturb the existing students.
Yes.
You understand? Whatever you are going to do now is a new batch.
Sir, because first year courses are common for these two programs.
That's okay. That's all right. Okay. We have
So,
made it very clear to you. The existing, see, this approval process from this year,
Yes.
24, whatever you want to do it now,
Or this batch only
This
is
batch.
applicable.
and not the previous batches.
so that means we'll have to run PGDM service management. We can't merge.
You
No.
can't merge for the previous year.
Yeah. Old one you cannot merge. You have to complete their degree. Please understand,
Okay.
their degree has to be completed in the same form.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
New students you can merge.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Next, Belgaum.
KLS GIT Belgavi.
Yes, you are
Yeah,
audible.
please,
Go
louder.
ahead. Louder. Little bit, come to the mic and speak. You are not audible. Hello?
Next, Ganesh.
Ganesh?
Next, RK Gupta. Next, Dr. Syed Arif. Dr. Syed Arif.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Please go ahead with your question.
No, चले नहीं नीचे.
दिमाग ले लो.
Side or you are doing something. You just keep quiet.
Stated APH that in case of closure of core branches, the institution shall not be permitted for any increase in the intake, new course,
Yes, sir.
against such proposed closure. So now we want to increase the intake, sir, by closing out of the 5 core courses, anyone. Can we are eligible for still to have increase in intake, sir?
No, sir. Actually, core branches are not permitted. We have defined which are the core branches. The core branches need to be maintained. Only you can reduce the intake up to 50% of what the last year intake was. And by doing that, you can go for increase in intake. You cannot close down the core branches. If you are going for a close down of the core branches, then your institution will not be permitted for any changes. Means increase in intake is not permitted.
Yes, sir. Agreed, sir. Second simple question, sir. Regarding how to register in NSWS, we are trying, but we are not able to do, sir.
Yes, sir. We are going to tell you, and also we are going to share the simple steps of making a registration on NSW. Yes, you need not have to worry.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Kind of you. Thank you.
Yes. RK Gupta.
Sir, good afternoon. My simple question is, we are running MBA, MCA, BBA and BCA courses in Delhi, and we want to reduce our MCA, and instead of MCA, we want to start this BTech program, computer science and allied to areas. So is it required for, we are already NAC accredited institute, so it is required some NAC or NAB or we can apply for this.
Hello. Actually, see, what you are looking for is closure of MCA. If yes, that you can do it without any problem. And as far as changes in engineering and technology courses are concerned, means if you are looking for starting a new course in computer related area, it is possible, provided apart from your whatever that NBA or NAC accreditation certificates, etc., are having the validity for all those things. We are also looking for required infrastructure plus filled in faculty position and readiness in all respect at the time of submission of your application for getting approval. If you are having all these things filled, definitely you can think of going for changes in whatever the branch you are looking for.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, Anand S. Deshpande. Yes, sir.
I'm audible?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are.
Yes, sir. Sir, this is Professor Anand Deshpande, the Vice Chancellor of Bagalkot University. Thank you very much for the invite. At the outset, my special compliments to Honorable Chairman, sir, for bringing BBA and BCA under the ambit of AICTE. Of course, ours is a new public university, and I have made it mandatory to all our colleges, wherever these BBA, BCA programs are being offered, to ensure that they approach AICTE. No, this is a really good step because I see this is totally unstructured in BBA, BCA. There are so many things those need to be put in place, and certainly we will be the part of it. One small request, sir. See, the universities and maybe the colleges should get a directive from the state government also. This has been not received by us. So maybe from your side, you could initiate.
Yeah, you're a very good point you made. We already had an interaction meeting with all the principal secretaries of higher education. Okay, minutes are already, is going to be out soon. Once that is done, either we will request the state government to write to you, or we can also write.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But from our side, we have already initiated and we have made it mandatory, sir. Not an issue.
Yeah, you also pushed your principal secretary higher education.
Yeah. I'm speaking to him, sir. Tomorrow I'll be meeting him and I'll bring it to his notice, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, Satyendra Kumar Sharma.
Professor Sharma. Professor S.K. Sharma, next one.
Next one. Professor S.K. Sharma, sir.
Morning, sir. MITRC Alvar speaking.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the point is, side number 1, we have the core branch civil engineering. So we want to reduce the number of seats in civil engineering and we want to enhance the seat into the CSE, computer science engineering. Instead of 120, we have the approval from the AICTE 120 CSE branch. We want to increase up to 150.
Yes, sir. It is possible, provided if your civil engineering seats should not go behind 50% of what last year approved.
Right, sir. We shall be following that norms. Another
Yeah,
point,
no problem.
that we into the civil engineering last 5 years, academic years, we had been the 90% above, including the lead. Okay. This
Yes.
year we have this year we have 78%.
Okay.
So we want to. We can be eligible for 3 years. That is approval.
Sir, actually, we are looking for average of all the courses put together. We are not expecting individual courses above 80% enrollment. As an institution under engineering, you can.
You can.
Okay. Another point, sir, we are the affiliated institute from the Bikaner Technical University, that is Bikaner. So we want to introduce the BBC, that is BBA course in our institute. So is it possible to start the BBA course in our institute, please?
Yes, yes. That is what this is about. The entire thing.
Okay.
Yes, possible.
Fine, sir. Thank you, sir. So nice of you.
Next, Shabnam Kaur. Dr. Shabnam Kaur.
Good morning, all. Sir, I am from Punjab. Last year, we got approval letter for MCA. And this year, we already have the BCA course running in our college. Then we have to apply on the portal. But my question is, when we open the NSW, we don't have any direct password or login for the AICTE.
Madam, actually, we are going to give you the instructions, clear instructions. Once the portal is made open, that you need not have to worry. 20th, as we mentioned in the beginning, that 20th of December is the starting date for opening of the portal. From that date onwards, you can think of going for a registration and other things. We are going to send you the detailed communication and also step-by-step procedure. The second question is, you are already running MCA and also BCA. If our understanding is correct, your BCA is running in a different institution.
Yes, sir.
If that is the case, see here, there are two options. One is you have to take approval for that institution which is offering BCA, and MCA, whatever the way in which you are presently running, that you can continue. Or in this MCA college also, you can add BCA and you can take approval. So later on, I mean, once that BCA college is approved for the first time, next time you can think of going for a merger of the institution.
Okay. Well, we have already a BCA. The BCA is approved from Punjab Technical University, which we are running. So
Ma'am, you have to only take, see, you don't need to disturb any of the administrative, but you have to take an approval. So you apply for approval of the BCA course.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It will be given.
Yes. Next, VN Mathur. Pramod Nair. Pramod Nair.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, Actually, we are a group of institutions, and we have one engineering college which is affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University, and the other Arts and Science College which is affiliated to MG University. The college which is affiliated to MG University has a program in for BBA as well as BCA. So in the case when it comes to NSWS portal, because both these colleges are run by the same trust actually. So should we apply separately for the Arts and Science College through NSWS portal, or is it like say, since we already, because in both when we will be applying for the existing portal as well as for the existing engineering college as well as for the other new college?
No, you want to take approval for the running program from other university, then you should apply on the NSW portal separately.
Yes,
okay.
It will be running under the same universities only, sir.
Exactly. Everything will be same only. So then you should simply take an approval from AICTE.
Okay.
But if you want to start another BBA program in engineering college, then also you should apply.
Yes.
Understood, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Kavita AS, Dr. Kavita AS. Next, C. Bhatt.
Hello.
Yes, sir, please.
Okay, so this is regarding starting of a new PG program, the nomenclature of which is not available in the APH. So previously, AICTE used to send a notification in the month of September asking for the syllabus as well as the nomenclature, but this time that is not being done.
Sir, actually, okay, sir, it is there, and also, sir, you are kindly requested to read our APH. In every APH, we are putting this particular in the chapter called Norms and Standards. Means normally October 30th of every year, and in fact this year we have made a 1 month extra also. November 30th was the last date given for submission of request for introduction of any new course along with a detailed syllabus. Once that is done, then only we can take it up with a formal process which AICTE follow whenever AICTE is willing to introduce a new course in the APH. So that is there in the last year approval process handbook. Your institution should have made a request before that stipulated deadline is given.
So we are waiting for actually the notification which used to come every year.
Sir, when that document itself speaks, every year we are publishing the document. That is why in the beginning also I mentioned every institution should read norms and standards. Means this will give the complete picture about what the institutions need to do, like a do's and do nots kind of a thing for the entire year. Remember, this particular document will going to be there for next 3 years. Only the changes other than what is mentioned in this approval process handbook only will be notified. If it is already there as a document and continued for so many years, there is no need of intimating separately to the institution for any new course or for any new things to do.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Hunish Bansal.
Sir, we are a deemed university having NIF ranking 20. So I wanted to ask, suppose we get the approval for 3 years, and suppose next year we want to make a change in the intake, maybe decrease or increase. So do we need to apply next year again for approval, or we cannot change for 3 years?
You can change. You can change.
So we need to apply for the next year as well again.
If you want a 3-year approval, you can take 3-year approval now, and any changes you want to come back, you can come back. Not a problem. And but next year also, even if you have taken 3 years approval, data needs to be uploaded, even if there is no change also.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Dr. B.S. Halakatti Mat. Yes, madam.
Kindly speak to the mic.
No, you are not audible, madam. Please come close to the system and speak. Okay, next. Next, Ashoka.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Namaste, sir. Sir, actually, our is a government-aided polytechnic, sir. We are planning to open engineering institute, sir. So, is it security deposit exempted for us?
Sir, actually, as per the policy, you are an existing institution with a diploma level. You,
Yes, sir.
yeah, government aided, and you can definitely start engineering by adding one more level at UG. Once you
Yes,
add
sir.
that, so you are a government aided institution. Already you are in existence for more than 10 years, if we are correct. And if so, then there is no need of keeping any security deposit for a particular program. You are not going for a new program. You are in the same program called engineering and technology. That is why there is no requirement of this.
Thank you, sir. One more thing, sir. So, for the restoration in the 30 intake, sir. It is 6 years you are given without our any deficiencies, sir. We are not having any deficiencies and all. So, is there any process for restoring once again 60?
Sir, actually, first of all, we don't know the reason for the reduced intake. Is it because of punitive action or because of reduced admissions in the last 5 years continuously?
So, because of lack of admission, sir, and we want to go for accreditation in the future, sir. So, that is the sex.
No, you can apply for this thing. Yeah, this time there is no problem. You can apply for the restoration of the course. I mean, whatever that intake which we have reduced, definitely you will get it back.
Sir, one more thing, sir. For the reduced intake, their classroom size, you have mentioned that 33 square meters per course, sir.
Sorry. Actually, please, you just because you are reducing the number from 60 to 30, classroom size cannot be reduced to 33. See, the
Yes,
classroom size remains 66 square meter only. Just
Yes,
because since some of the institutions, due to some reasons, not in a position as of now that full intake, that is why we made a provision of off division approval. It doesn't mean that you can reduce the room size from this thing by putting in between some wall. That is not permitted.
Okay. Sir, computer center can be shared with a different level, sir.
Sir, actually, we are not putting any restriction. See, it is only at your institutions level, it is only pertaining to mechanical, civil, like that. Actually, AICTE encourages a centralized computer center so that effective utilization of the facility will going to happen. So throughout the week, right from morning to evening, if it is one centrally located place, so definitely you can think of making use of the facilities in an effective way. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Professor V.N. Mathur from Maharaj Agrasen Institute, Delhi. See, we were offered last year 3 new branches. That was supply chain management, VLSI design, and advanced telecommunication. The intake to these branches were over and above the normal sanction intake. We applied for these branches and we got 2 of them. So can we apply for the 3rd branch, that is supply chain management, which we could not get last year because it was not offered for UG courses. Now this time in this APS, it has been included in the UG courses. So can we apply for that this year on the basis of the letter which we received last year, or you will be sending a new letter?
Sir, actually last time, I think you are talking about my understanding based on your question is as a special case and in order to encourage such courses, one time the approval is granted without expecting any additional infrastructure and other things like a supernumerary. In case if you want to continue that course forever, or I mean from this year onwards also, you need to apply for getting approval However, from this year onwards, AICTE will expect for such courses also that infrastructure and faculty requirement.
So those courses are no longer superannular courses this year.
Sir, how can you expect a course which you are going to make it on a permanent basis as a regular program, and you are expecting us to make that one as a supernumerary without giving any classrooms and other things? It is only for one batch. As an introductory this thing concept, we have in order to encourage the institutions to start. In case if you don't want to improve your infrastructure facilities, then you can stop after completing 4 years of that particular batch.
Okay.
But this year onwards, if you want to continue, or if you want that other courses which was not granted to you earlier, it is possible to get, provided if you are having an infrastructure and other facilities in place.
So these would be over and above the normal intake if the infrastructure.
Sir, actually, there is no concept of over and above now. So whatever you want, you can get it, provided if the things are in place like infrastructure and faculty.
Okay, okay, I got it.
Over and above meaning is something different. It's not like a supernumerary kind of a thing. No.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Next, Dharani Bhai.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Good morning, sir. So just one small question, like we are having MBA and we wanted to apply for now BBA and BCA. So
Yes.
should we use the same credentials or we have to apply for the new one?
Madam, it is very simple. In your case, already you are running MBA and MCA. It is very
Not
easy
MCA,
for.
only MBA.
Okay, if you are running MBA, you can very easily add BBA because it is the undergraduate level under the program management. In
Correct,
case
sir, but
if you
what
wish
about
to,
BCA?
please listen to me. First, let me complete. If you want to add BCA, you can use the same ID in which you add one program called computer application. Under the program computer application, you can introduce your BCA at the level UG. It is possible with the existing institution and using the same ID or credentials.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Dr. Ishwar Chand.
Dr. Ishwar Chand.
Oh, Dr. Kavita, next.
Dr. Kavita, yes.
Hello, Kulveer. Please, next. Kulveer Singh.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah, very much.
Yes, sir. Sir, you have kind of answered our question almost, but my question is in kind of continuation to your existing answer. Like we have MBA and BBA. Do we need to have separate IDs to take AICTE approval now?
See, I think presently your BBA is running in a different college. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now how can you continue that one with a new different college which is AICTE approved? See here,
Okay.
there are two options for you.
Yes, sir.
In the existing AICTE approved institution, you can add your BBA and you can run BBA along with this engineering with the affiliation to whatever the university to which the other college wherein presently your BBA is running is affiliated. And as far as the other college wherein your BBA is running, either you have to take a approval for that, I mean separately, in the same status, whatever the way in the present situation it is there. Means as a separate entity also you can continue. Only we expect approval for that particular BBA course also.
Okay, sir. Sure. I got it.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Supriya Dhillo.
इस वाले तो मना कर रहे हैं, बोले नहीं वो तो मिल गया वो।
Dr. Supriya Dhillo. जिसका नाम दे रहे हैं ना उसी को
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Sir, good morning. Sir, as per the state government orders, we were transferred to a university which is according to the geographic area, that is Chaudhry Bansilal University.
Okay.
And after the transfer of the name to Chaudhry Bansilal University, now we got a stay from the court and we are under MD University Rohtak. So I
Okay.
wish to know that if we have to get our BBA and BCA programs approved, then should we write the original CBLU or should we write MDU? I mean,
Madam,
or should we wait
actually,
for the order of the court?
no, madam, actually, it is your local problem. The one more thing is, I will tell you only the technicalities involved in getting approval from our AICTE side. In case if your BBA and BCA earlier affiliated to some X university, now because of something, I mean your court your state government's policy, those I mean the colleges because of their geographical location shifted to some other university. It is a purely a state government decision. In case locally, if the honorable court have given a stay for moment of that kind of a thing, then that court this thing direction has to be finalized. Means either your government has to accept that or something else, the direction has to be obtained from the honorable court. Till such time the status quo will be maintained and you can continue to have the affiliation with the university where you are presently getting the affiliation. And as far as the AICTE is concerned, we are not going to disturb or we are not going to come in your way to which university your BBA and BCA programs need to get affiliated. So that is the local and your state government norms and policies. Accordingly, you have to proceed. And only the expectation from AICTE side is, in case if any of your institutions are running or your management is running that institutions wherein this BCA and BBA programs are going on, for that from this year onwards, a formal approval from AICTE is also required.
Yes, that is fine, sir. So we can apply wherever we are currently affiliated to.
Yes,
right?
yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So Dillan madam is from your native place.
ये माथुर
अरे हो गई सर इनसे बात
हो गई
Yes, Dharani Bhai.
अरे हो गई
हो गया.
now we can take VTU registrar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm audible.
Yeah. You are very
Yes.
much.
Sir, it's regarding the NOC to be submitted by the colleges for the variation in the intake.
Yes.
As per the annexure 2, you have mentioned only for the progressive closure and closure of the course and the merger of the course. You have mentioned the NOC is required.
Yes, sir.
For the increase in intake, you have not made it as a mandatory. But for
Yes,
the
sir.
university, it should be necessary document if the college is applying for any variation intake, so that while visiting for the inspection, we can inspect for thoroughly for the required infrastructures.
Sir, okay, I will answer your question in
Yes,
an
sir,
elaborated way. Sir, actually, from AICTE perspective, for any institution to obtain any new course or to increase the intake, we are not expecting from this year NOC at the time of we processing their application. It doesn't mean that if a state government or the affiliating university still want any institution coming under the purview of their setup to take NOC, your university and the concerned state government have got all the rights to issue a notification clearly stating that any institution going for any changes as far as AICTE approval is concerned, they need to take NOC or prior permission from the university or prior permission from the government if so required as per your local policies are concerned. We are not coming in your way. If your university is expecting the institution going for a changes to produce NOC at the time of your local inspection committee visit, we don't have any problem. See, our policy is from our processing perspective, because many times in time, means as per our timelines, many of the institutions fail to get this NOC from the concerned affiliating universities and the concerned state government. Because of that, we are facing lot of difficulties in completing our process of approval, grant of approval. In view of Honorable Supreme Court's directives, means Honorable Supreme Court has given as the timelines within which AICTE has to complete the process of approval for all the institutions which are seeking approval from the AICTE side. So in order to just avoid this problems in our processing, we have done it. And at the same time, we have clearly mentioned that in case if NOC is required, it is the responsibility of the concerned institution to obtain the NOC before the starting of the academic session. We have made it very clear. So if your university is willing to insist for such things, whether before the starting of the academic session or even before they make application to the AICTE, it is up to the concerned university and the state government to take a call. And if so, if they are insisting for such NOCs, then the concerned universities and the state government should issue the NOCs well in advance in order to, so that the institutions can submit the same to the AICTE or to the universities whatsoever for obtaining the necessary consent.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the clarification.
प्रशांत कुमार
लेके आओ दूसरा
प्रशांत कुमार
जो सबको अगेन दोबारा 3 दिन.
हेलो प्रशांत कुमार नो इज लेफ्ट. डॉक्टर उमेश पाटिल.
Sir, my question is regarding the percentage of admission calculation. We are supposed to include lateral entry students also in percentage admissions.
Sir, lateral entry is what? They are supernumerary seats.
Lateral entry.
They are 10% of first year approved intake.
Yes, sir.
We are calculating that 80% enrollment based on first year approved intake, and against that first year approved intake, whatever the admissions your institution has done it, that only will be considered.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. There is a if you have the new questions.
Sir, one more thing. Actually, the kind request to that audience or the institution representatives is whatever the questions we have already answered. No, if your query is the same, there is no meaning in asking the same question, because whatever the answer given to the X college is also applicable to the Y college if the conditions are same. Yes, any new question?
Bharti.
No, KLS, okay. That GIT
already.
No, they have not come. KLS GIT Belagavi नहीं हुआ उसको.
बेलगावी हुआ है सर.
देखिए अनम्यूट कर. हेलो अनम्यूट करो. अनम्यूट.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
GIT, yeah.
Sir, my question is with respect to the STR. Currently in the A page it is mentioned 1:15 for engineering. So we being autonomous, sir, can we? I mean 1:20. We being autonomous, can we go for 1:15? Is there anything, any
Sir,
provision in the APH or AICTE?
So actually, sir, you are asking a very good question. See, our standards are bare minimum standards. Means they are the minimum requirements. So it doesn't mean that maximum, sir, we want to have more faculty. We always welcome such move by the institutions. So that is what exactly AICTE is also willing to do it from the institution's perspective. So please, you go ahead, you increase the more number of faculty and do better things and have a good consultancy, good research activities in your institutions, having more and more faculty members.
So, but I mean, when it comes to the hiring and all, sir, people mention that is it mentioned in the APH or is it as per AICTE? Otherwise, everyone goes for 1:20.
1 minute, where we have mentioned that your institution should not have more faculty in place.
Yes, sir. That
Why
is.
you are seeking the 1:20 only? Who is preventing you to have a 1:15 or 1:10 or 1:8? What is the problem in having a more faculty per student?
Yeah, that is true, sir. But I mean, all the reference
See,
everyone goes by.
no, this is the mindset of our people, because everywhere people wanted to save the money. See, this is not the way of saving the money. If you want a quality in the sense means in order to improve the facilities in the institution, so naturally, yes, unwanted expenditures can be saved. But the investment on the faculty or having the good faculty and having this thing research facility and that infrastructure facility is not a this thing wastage of money. It is an investment, indirect investment, wherein you will get this revenue generated, internal revenue generated through consultancy, through research projects, and all these things will indirectly help, provided if you are having a good faculty strength.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
But only thing is the faculty who are going to come in, they should not just simply stick to teaching profession. They should also involve in helping the institution to do research, consultancy and other activities.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Umesh Patil.
Yeah, Bharti Seth. Those who has already asked a question, please give opportunity for others also.
Don't again and again raise your hand.
So my
Yes.
question is different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my query is, we are offering 5 branches, the degree in 5 branches. One is AIDS, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, AIML, CSC, and IoT. So as per the nomenclature mentioned in Annexure 6, so right now it's AIDS, AIML, and CSC. These are the major the branches, the courses in major discipline of CSC. And VLSI is coming under electronics, and IoT is coming under the mechanical engineering. Is it correct? What we understood from the annexure?
Actually, madam, you are kindly requested to go through our APH, and we have clearly mentioned which particular branch can able to offer this programs under this IoT or cyber security or AIDS, etc., under which particular department.
So we are offering 5 branches, 5 these courses.
See, first of all, I am unable to understand how your institution is permitted only to run AIDS, this IoT and all these things. Whether your institution is also having other basic courses like mechanical, civil, electronics, communication, electrical and other things?
No, sir. No, sir.
When your institution started?
In 2021, we have started these degrees. AIDS, AIML and IoT initially.
No, what is the problem? No, what is the actual problem? Now
Sir,
you are
right,
what you want.
We want to ask, these branches, these courses are coming under 3 main branches then. CSC, mechanical and electronics.
Yes, what is the problem? You are having a basic mechanical engineering branch?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, IoT is also available under this thing, electronics also. You please read that table.
Sir, IoT is not under the electronics. I have read the annexure 6, sir.
Madam, please, you are kindly requested to read this year APH.
This 2024, 25, 26, 27 APH I am reading.
Yes,
I have
madam,
opened
it
this in
is
front
there,
of me.
madam. For your kind information, you read this thing. I mean that annexure for this one, nomenclatures and other things. It is there. Otherwise, in the end, I am going to showcase that entire approval process handbook.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next. That one, no, that is added. That
ये है तो कंप्यूटर साइंस एंड इंजीनियरिंग में है ब्रैकेट में इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स
मैडम उसको भी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल है ना, उसको
नीचे IIHMR व्यू ऑल पे देखिए
व्यू ऑल
ये वही पुराने लोग हैं।
IIHMR हाँ
AIHM नया है this again Joes also नया 1 2 3 also नया
Bangalore. So we offer postgraduate diploma program in hospital and health management. Sir, we wanted to propose one course that is in postgraduate diploma in artificial intelligence and digital health, but we couldn't find any details on the APH, sir.
Sir, AICT is not a Bhagavan to this thing. Think of what institutions are thinking in their mind, what kind of a new nomenclatures you wanted to run. That is why there is a process involved, sir. In that every APH, we have clearly mentioned in that norms and standard chapter that within such and such a period, the institutions looking for or going for any new course nomenclature, they should submit a request along with the details of this thing, syllabus, etc. We are having a procedure to follow in order to include. Simply, we cannot add some name in our APH because finally that name has to be accepted by the university, affiliating university or the board, because finally they are the ones who are going to award a diploma or degree to the course which you are going to run. So that is what you have to follow the procedure. In case if you wish to do this thing, you write to AICT with all the details and we are going to take it up further. If possible, we will try to get it done this year only. Otherwise, definitely next year it will going to come.
Sir, we have submitted a request on 20th November actually to AICT.
Actually, it should be October 30th. Before this year approval process handbook only, we have mentioned November 30th. Means this is applicable next year. Next November 30th is the deadline. Till such a time you can make a submission, and if anything is submitted till November 30th, then it will appear in the this thing. I mean that successive academic year.
Sir, can you please share the ID in which we have to submit this?
Oh, we are going to provide all the details, sir. You don't worry. Just watch out for the section under approval process.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much.
2024-27, and we will give you all the details.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Jose.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good afternoon, all. Actually, in the APH handbook, APH this year, it's given that the number of classrooms requirement is 0.5 in the number of years in the number of batches. That means 50% classrooms will be enough. But as per the syllabus of the university, affiliating university, we may have to conduct classes for 80% of the working hours.
Sir, actually, it is not like that. For your kind information, for the effective utilization of the resources and as per any university syllabus, to the best of our knowledge, because these things were brought into that approval process handbook, not by AICT members, I mean the officers. It is done with inputs from the experts only. All experts are all from the academic background. They are only consulted. That involves even the registrar from the universities and even to the level of vice chancellors also involved in that. And actually here, no, the only thing is you need to plan the timetable for all the students who are studying in your college in such a way that when some of the students are in this thing undergoing practicals, during that time the classrooms will be vacant and that can be used for other branch students theory classes. If you plan in that way, 50% of the classrooms are sufficient in order to handle your complete workload. In case if you need more classrooms, AICT is not putting any ban on having extra classrooms. What we are suggesting is the minimum number of classrooms required. We never said that maximum number of classrooms required are equal to 50% of that number of divisions into duration of the course.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jose.
Hello, Mr. Ganesh.
Unmute me.
Hello, Mr. Ganesh.
Ganesh.
Afternoon, sir.
Yes, please come closer to mic and speak.
Yes, sir.
I have a few questions, sir. So one thing,
Please,
our
sir.
university has, my
Sir,
university
please
has.
come close to mic and speak.
Yes, sir, I was in mic, sir.
No, you increase the volume of your laptop
Device.
or your device.
Sir, increase it, sir. Is it audible right now, sir?
Yeah, now it's good.
My institution, my university has not been informed till now. We got the information from the existing technical institute that BCA and BBA has to go under the approval AICTE till now. Okay, sir. One question this is. And second question is, shall we go for, we are having that BCA 120 and BBA 120 now itself. Can we go for each course 300? Is it possible, sir, now?
Sir, first of all, you have to take approval for that BCA and BBA. If they are running in a separate institution, you can continue to do so. In that existing institution with the approval of AICTE, if you want to increase the seats, you can increase. But finally, the consent from the concerned affiliating university, and in case of any specific norms or restrictions from your state government also, you have to get a consent from the corresponding or the connected bodies. So this is the thing. From AICTE side, yes, definitely you can increase up to 300. We are not going to put, of course, from our side, what we are looking for is the infrastructure required to take care of whatever that extra seats which you are looking for, and also the faculty members already in place. If you are having sufficient faculty members, sir, you please provide us with extra seats. We are going to recruit after some time. No, this is not the policy. You need to have faculty members in place at the time of submitting your application for that extra seats. Because when we are going to process the application, during that time, there is a part of the processing, that particular thing is expert visit committee. When the committee visits, naturally they expect your institution to have all this faculty and infrastructure in place.
Okay. Shall we have to show the infrastructure for first year or all the 4 years?
Sir, it is always like that for first year only, but the planning should be there for all the years, means for the entire duration of the course. Whereas the things should be ready for the first year.
Yes, sir. Okay. Is it possible to adjust the classroom area, sir? As the engineering courses is having 50% of the classrooms required, is it possible to do that for BCA and BBA also, sir? If possible.
Sir, actually that a classroom see, I answered in the previous question. See that a classroom requirement is 50%. See, the problem is, in case if you cannot able to adjust or conduct the classes in 50% of the numbers, naturally you need to have more classrooms. See, you are always thinking in terms of bare minimum things. Why can't you think in terms of having extra facilities for your students?
No,
See,
sir.
if the no. 1 minute. See, where we have written that you should only have 50% classrooms. That is the minimum. Sir, that is what these are the minimum requirements. I hope you will understand minimum. There is no limit for maximum. If your institution cannot able to manage with that 50% classrooms, naturally you need to have extra classrooms. Otherwise, how you are going to conduct the classes, you tell me. Whether we put restrictions like only 50% classrooms must be there in the college. See, it is always, it is something like, in order to pass in any subject, one need to score 35 marks. It doesn't mean that every student should score only 35 marks. So if you want to perform better, you need to score 60, or if you want to get distinction, you need to get 75 marks or 70 and above, like this. It is also the same way with respect to infrastructure, with respect to faculty requirement, everything. Whatever we are expecting is the bare minimum things. And I want to inform one more thing, that even there are directions from that many of the honorable courts that to in this context clearly stating that the state government and also the affiliating university, for the better standards and in order to have a better quality, always they can set higher standards than what is prescribed by the regulating bodies. This whatever is prescribed by the regulating body are the bare minimum requirements in order to offer or in order to run any course.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
सी विमला
वेबसाइट में डाल दिया देखो चलेगा you share you can put this on the showcase.
डॉक्टर गौरव डॉक्टर गौरव unmute.
See, whenever there is a reduction, no?
Dr. Gaurav?
Yes, sir. Dr. Gaurav, this side, sir.
Please go
Can
ahead.
you hear me? Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we are a self-financed private institute. We are also running BBA and BCA since 2017.
Okay.
With an approved intake of 120 each in BBA and in BCA as well. Sir, what happens there? We are approved with Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. It is in Haryana.
Yes, sir.
Sir, after compilation of admission, we get 10% over and above seats with an approval of university. Like we get 12 additional seats if the applicants are waiting. So do we need to apply AICTE also separately for these over and above seats every year?
Sir, actually from this year onwards, you have to take approval from AICTE. As far as the AICTE policy is concerned for BBA and BCA, whatever presently the state government policies are there, as it is, we are going to permit. In case of any changes, that we are going to notify in due course of time. As of now, the applicable policies of your state government and the affiliating universities will continue. And only thing is you need to take approval from AICTE accordingly.
All right, sir. All right. Thank you, sir.
This point also note because Haryana has got a supernumerary in BCA, BBA also.
No.
No one is there?
वो नहीं है sir. Hand raised नहीं.
Hand raised नहीं.
I think no participants with hand raised.
नहीं आ गया वो hand raised.
हाँ.
नहीं
Lindsay Sakaria. Lindsay Sakaria.
SIT KLB.
Third one. Yes.
Lindsay Sakaria. See, if no questions are there, we are going to close this session.
Unmute.
Yeah.
Unmute.
वो कर नहीं रहा.
रेड से करिए ना.
रेड से करो भैया. लॉक हो गया.
सुरेश DS.
आ गया.
Yes,
Lindsay Sakaria, please. Yeah, actually, hello, bhaiya.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Today we have to prepare letter.
Sir, actually, we tried to add an additional program that is cyber forensic and information security last year, but we were not able to do it. The reason was that we were not having 3 core branches. Actually, we were having 4 branches, that is electronics and communication engineering, computer hardware engineering, and biomedical engineering. But the reason they were telling was that we were not having 3 core branches.
No, actually, yes, madam. Actually, if you are having a core branches, please actually in our approval process handbook, we have put the list of core branches and core branches and also allied branches. If whatever the courses which you have mentioned, no, if all those branches are available in that list of core branches, definitely your institution will be permitted to go for increase in intake or going for a new course. It's not an issue.
Yeah. But they're telling that biomedical engineering is not a core branch, it seems.
No, madam. No, it's not like that. You please first check, madam. If it is there, then we don't have any problem. In case if that particular branch is not listed under core branch, so then you have to make a request, and again there is a process involved in it. Means we cannot put all the 700 plus branches into that core branch category. It is not possible. There is a procedure and there is a expert's opinion we take, and based on that only we will bring certain subjects into the pool of core branches.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Dr. N. Malti. Dr. N. Malti. Dr. N. Malti.
Okay, next Suresh DS. Suresh DS. Okay. Okay. Lakshman Naik, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please. Hello. हेलो बोलने के समय में इसने भगा नहीं इसने भगा दिया फिलामेंट yes sir
Hello.
yes sir yes sir please
Sir, I am from Channabasweshwara Institute of Technology, Gubbi, Karnataka. Sir,
Yes,
you
sir.
have mentioned 3 years of extension of approval, around 6 criteria, eligibility criteria has been given. So I
Yes,
think
sir.
that this year we are not fit in this 6 criteria, eligibility criteria. But the next academic year, if we fit in, will be eligible for the next 2 years extension of approval?
Sir, actually, this year we have mentioned that multiple years, and any institution eligible this year is going for 3 years. Now that as of now, the policy is for next 3 years. If you are coming for the next year, naturally you left with another 2 years. Definitely you will get it.
Yes, sir. One more thing, sir.
But
Sir,
one more thing here. Here there is a caution. It doesn't mean that once you are getting approval for 3 years, it doesn't mean that you cannot come back for that 2 years entire duration without visiting AICTE web portal. Every year the data need to be uploaded and
Yes.
that letter need to be downloaded. But only thing is the all other process, I mean, you are not going to be part of all other processing thing.
Fine, sir. And last point, sir, because you mentioned the unfilled seats of the first year, most of the time will be getting the students admitted at the third semester. It is not only
Yes.
the over and above.
Exactly.
Whether that the lapsed seats of first year, since we'll be admitting at the third semester, will not be considered for the average admission, sir?
Sir, exactly, sir. Actually, that is only to facilitate. See, that first year supernumerary seats are 10% of the first year intake. So
Yes, sir.
means this will, whatever unfilled seats will become as a supernumerary in the second year. See, you are admitting the students in the second year. Where those admitted students will going to sit? Are they going to sit along with the first year students or along with the second year students? So
Second
here
year
the
students.
policy is first year, I mean that approval will start always from the first year, and only 10% of the seats of a previous approved intake will come as a supernumerary in this academic year as far as the lateral entry students are concerned. That is why when we are calculating 80% enrollment, it is always with respect to that first year approved intake and first year admissions happened in the institution.
Fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. ले लो.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Dr.
Hello.
VS.
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Our institute is affiliated university, sir. Affiliated university, and we want to start a PG course in transportation engineering, but we don't have an accreditation for accreditation. Is it possible, sir?
1 minute. Actually, yours is an university or institution, first of all?
Ours is an affiliated institute.
Yes, sir. So what is the problem for starting a new course? This time there is no restriction. You can start any new course, but subject to the facilities and faculty members in place.
Okay, sir. Okay, and another question, sir. So, since according to the VTU curriculum, there is no drawing board. It is not required, sir. But in your
Sir, actually, we have mentioned that a CAD center or drawing hall.
okay, sir. Drawing hall is not.
Both the things are required karke we have not mentioned either this or that. In case if see, our policy is not just with respect to VTU policy of a particular state or a particular university.
Okay,
Our
sir. Okay.
policy is for the entire country. See, there
Okay.
might be a university wherein still they are insisting for this drawing room concept as far as mechanical engineering drawing is concerned. So in such cases, they need to have drawing room. Whereas in your case, if no manual drawing is there, means the drawing rooms are required. Instead of that, you need to have a center, CAD center or a computer center where you will have the facilities.
Okay, sir. Another question, sir. Say for an approval, in case if you want to go for a 3 years approval, it is 80% of the intake is mandatory, as you have mentioned. But
Yes.
with respect to the year 2021-22, because of COVID, there were less admissions, sir. Can you relax it, sir? Because it would be difficult for.
Actually, see, COVID is not the reason. Even during COVID, also students were there. Only thing is, instead of physical classes, all the classes were held in the online mode. So I think then how come other institutions have got students during COVID time?
But there were less admissions, sir.
See, like that, we cannot have a what is that customized policy for institutions. See, our policy will be always generic and in a broader way. It should be applicable to all the institutions. Now you are asking for 21 and someone else will come and ask for, sir, 1920, we had some problem. You please relax 1920 or 2021. That is not possible.
Okay, okay, sir.
Dr. Sushil Chabra.
Yes, sir, please. Sushil Chabra. Okay, next.
Dr. SS, Dr. Deswal.
Deswal.
Professor
Raja
Deswal.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. I'm representing Maharaja Agrasen Institute also.
Yes,
So
madam.
both of us are attending on the same platform. So my question is that we have 240 seats in BTech CSC. How many seats in BTech CSC can we increase? Or in any other course, like till what level can we go?
Madam, actually, what level means I am unable to understand. Level in the sense what? PG level or UG level or diploma level?
UG level, sir. BTech CSC. BTech
You want,
CSC.
no, you are asking in terms of number of seats which your institution can increase in computer science branch only. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
You can increase, madam, provided if you are having a faculty members already in place for the excess seats which your institution is looking for, not after getting the seat sanctioned. Before getting the seat sanctioned, you need to have that faculty members required for the first year in place. Then infrastructure required for that extra seats which your institution is looking for. If all these things are fulfilled, there will be an expert visit, and based on the recommendation of that expert visit committee, AICTE will grant approval for the excess seats.
Thank you very much, sir. This was my question. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Dr. K. Balaji.
Only computer science.
Dr. Balaji.
Bangalore. Sir, actually for BCA, we have evening college also is there and day college also is there. Some faculty will be handling both day college and evening college. How to register faculty, sir? That provision will be there or any conflict of interest for both the sessions will be there?
No. First of all, we are unable to understand whether your institution is getting approval separately for evening and separately
Yes,
for
sir.
day.
Separate.
You are having two different EOA letters?
No, sir. BCA is separate, no, sir. BCA only. I'm asking about BCA.
No, that is what means BCA you are now running in the evening.
Yes, sir. Day college also is there. Evening college also is there. University has given permission, sir. It's already running.
Okay. Then you have to have facility for both the things in that this thing only. Means AICTE will give approval because in the same institution we are running both the things. Am I right?
Correct, sir. But two different the names according to university names. Two different names is there. So day college and evening college.
No, if the two names are there, then you have to apply separately and take approval accordingly.
Correct, sir. That's what my question. The faculty, you'll be working for day college also, evening college also. When you are entering the faculty, it will not create a problem.
Sir, actually that is not possible from our perspective. But anyway, we will find a solution for this thing. If your university is permitting like that, then we have to look into that university's views also, in what context this kind of a thing is permitted. But as far as the AICTE policy is concerned, it is always with respect to particular institution. Or otherwise, you have to merge that evening seats along with the day seats, and under one ID, you should take approval for morning college seats and as well as for evening college seats. As far as AICTE approval is concerned, then you can show the faculty members of day college and as well as evening college in one ID. And from AICTE perspective, it will be a one college having approval for BCA with morning seats plus evening seats, and BBA is also there, morning plus evening. Like this, you can do it.
Okay, sir. Sir, you are one more question. You said some orientation workshop will happen in the regional center. That details
Yes.
will be put it in the website only, no, sir. That will happen this month.
We are going to announce all the things, and also we request, especially, see, right now we are not having that complete this thing. I mean that contact details of all the institutions, general degree colleges who are running BCA and BBA.
Okay, sir.
But our understanding is many of the institutions which are running BBA, BCA are belonging to the same trust or society which are running engineering college or diploma college or management college also. In a way, if not all, at least some of them are running. We request, I mean that institutions which are already under the banner of AICTE like engineering, management and other colleges, we request them to disseminate this information to the other this thing colleges which are running BCA and BBA to this thing. I mean, go for getting approval. And anyway, that approval will not going to disturb their academics and as well as their affiliation. Whatever the status and whatever the situations in which they are in at present, the same way AICTE will also consider them for granting approval.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mr. Sushil Chabra.
Sushil Chabra, PML SD Business School.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, we are running PGDM program. So can we add BBA program?
Yes, sir, you can. But that BBA program should be affiliated to a university, and that consent of that university is required. If your university is having their own policy, and you should also look into that. So only thing is from AICTE perspective,
Yes.
as per NEP, this thing, there is no restriction for starting a new course or a program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nehru College.
Nehru College.
Nehru
College of Engineering and Research.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Please, go ahead.
Sir, this is from Nehru College. Can I ask, sir, regarding digital signature, sir? Hello.
Yes.
If there is record for uploading digital signature.
Yeah, it is there. No, it is going on. It is not a new thing.
But AICTE web portal DSC utility is not showing, sir. Now.
It is there.
Now I am.
We are going to give. See, first of all, we have not opened the portal for next year approval process.
Okay.
It is going to be opened from 20th.
Okay,
Whenever
sir.
you are visiting, it will not show all the things, sir.
Okay,
Only
sir.
when that this thing portal is opened for that particular academic session, you will going to get all those features which
Okay,
are
sir.
expected.
Okay, sir. Sir, from agriculture engineering and data science and data cyber security courses in BTech. Currently, in current academic year, we have to apply for NRI seats.
Yes, you can apply. Only
Okay.
thing is you have to fulfill that requirements as per the policy which we have described or prescribed in our approval process handbook.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Current means this year हो गया, next apply.
SIT KLB.
Next one. अभी इसको कुछ नहीं है ना, we cannot give.
I think left. But how many residents are there? Please check how many residents are there.
We all. Okay, if no more questions, we are going to close the session. And what is that? डॉक्टर एन मालती
हो चुका सर.
हो चुका है. लक्ष्मण नायक यस. नहीं, ये वाला क्वेश्चन पढ़ो बगल में क्या लिख रहा है. आई एम फ्रॉम केरला, वी आर रनिंग AICTE approved polytechnic college and MBA college. We have one arts college with BBA course within 500 meters radius. Now we are looking for AICTE approval for BBA course also. Sir, we can apply. Yes, they can apply.
Generic already answered.
Yeah.
कोई डिस्टेंस का लिमिटेशन
Approval लेना है, बस आना है इधर.
it comes under the university.
No, someone is putting a question in the chat box regarding the application for the BBA.
BBA. That no, you open that chat box. No, इधर जल्दी पढ़ दीजिए क्या क्या है.
Yeah, someone from Kerala is writing, we are running AICTE approved polytechnic college and MBA college. We have one arts college with BBA course within 500-meter radius. Now we are looking for the AICTE approval for BBA course also. Sir, we can apply for the additional new program on AICTE web portal.
Or we have to apply.
We have
See,
to apply separately.
actually, no, that is what I have already answered this particular question. Here there are two options. In your existing AICTE approved institution, if you want to start this BBA, you have to this thing add management as the program. Under that, under the level UG, you can start a BBA. Or if your concerned affiliating university is having a restriction for doing so, then you need to then you need to apply separately for that institution to get approval. Only from AICTE side, in the as is basis, you can make an application and get approval for BBA. We are not going to enforce or insist for the any institution to change their status and come along with AICTE approved institution. That is not the motto or that is not the policy of AICTE. As is basis, whatever the way or whatever the situation presently BBA, BCA courses are running in any institution, the same way they can make an application and get approval only for that BBA and BCA in the existing scenario. That is not an issue. And even the only उसको तुम आंसर कीजिए और अदरवाइज क्लोज.
The person who is asking the question from the Kerala has got the answer. We'll scroll the chat box also. If some questions are there, then we'll give the answer. Please scroll the chat box. Any raised hands are there? Please check the raised hands. Any other participants raising their hands? Mr. Ramakant Kulkarni. Those who has already asked the questions and we have given the answers is applicable to all. Hello, Dr. N. Malti.
Students who already answered the first year.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Hello?
You can ask question all the question in one go, because the number of times may miss the opportunity for others also. Please ask your all questions in one go.
Okay, sir. Sir, good afternoon. We are an affiliated institution, sir, and we are running MBA, BBA, and BCA programs. Currently, the AICTE has introduced an integrated 4-year program, MBA program. While in the case of the new NEP, sir, we have a BBA degree or undergraduate honors degree being given in 4 years. And if a student has to pursue his master's, it would be 4 + 1 year. While integrated program again permits a student to take the admission in complete his master's in 4 years itself. Do you think this move is good? But would it have an adverse effect on the admissions at the undergraduate level, sir? Why would a student would want to again
do a 3+2 or a 4+1 years when he is getting a degree in 4 years? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Our policy is not a restrictive policy. It's a welcoming policy. And we are not intervening any other, the degree awarding agency means the university and the UGC. Whatever way is prescribed, they can take the admission as per their willingness. We are not restricting it.
Okay, and sir, one more. Multiple entry exit options are also permitted in the integrated MBA program, sir? 4-year integrated?
Yes.
They are permitted.
Yes, you have to follow the university norms also, because ultimately the credits are going to be uploaded on the ABC portal and the university will have to take care about that. So please
Yeah,
follow the instructions.
yes,
also.
sir. And the program should be run by the affiliating university. We need to again seek the approval from the affiliating university.
Yeah, of course, madam, because they are the degree awarding agency.
Yes, sir. And sir, in this case, the intake would be as per the MBA 360 would be the maximum, or undergraduate 300, sir, as has been intake has been specified. What would be the intake restrictions?
No. Please read our APH properly, and if you have more queries, please send us an email also.
Okay.
We'll give
Ma'am.
you
Okay, sir.
categorically answer. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Mahendra B.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, if you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, we have already answered many questions. Please.
Yeah. One question. Sir, our college is located in Nizamabad, Telangana state, sir. So we are affiliated college, sir. You're offering now 3 years approval process, right, sir? So we are not, as per the given conditions, we are not eligible. So will you give separate this thing for the 1 year approval?
Yeah, 1 year approval is always there. This is the extended facility. Okay. If you are eligible, you can get it.
Thing.
Yeah. 1 year is always available. No issues.
Okay, thank you.
Right. So I thought we have answered most of the questions, and we are not seeing any raised hands in our panel. So it's time to close the interaction also. So on behalf of AICTE, I thank all the participants, institutions, our stakeholders who has participated in this interaction and have given their inputs. And whatever inputs we have noted down. And if required, we'll come back to us again. Right. Thank you so much.